Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another Terraria mod review. Today, we'll be looking at the Chronicalist mod. It's an extremely small mod, so don't expect too much. Right now, it only has one biome, which is in the biome we're in right now, 5 enemies, 1 boss, 4 new weapons, 1 new accessory, and 1 new ore. And it's going to be extremely short, it's going to be extremely sweet. Now, this is obviously made by one individual who's just making mods for fun, and we love to see that. All right, we want to promote more people making mods for fun. Not everything has to be Calamity, not everything has to be Thorium, not everything has to be necessarily good. It has to just be, short, small, whatever. It can, as long as you're trying. All right, I think that makes any mod decent, at least in my eyes. All right, as long as you're trying. And this mod, it's pretty cute. All right, so we're gonna be taking a look at it. Here's everything that the mod adds so far. And yeah, now let's take a look at this biome. So we're just down here, chilling down here, and yeah, it's an underground biome that can spawn anywhere, but yeah, it spawns upon making the world. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So we have a new crafting thingy, crafting the temporal fusion bench. In order to make the temporal fusion bench, now this thing is basically required to make the stuff for this mod. So we need 6 chronite bars, 20 temporal stone blocks, and 15 wood. You need an anvil to make this. So in order to, let's reset this. In order to get chronite bars, there's a new bar or ore that spawns in throughout the world. Chronite. Got some right here. This is what it looks like. So it's green blob. Let's see, what kind of pickaxe can we mine this with, actually? Let's see, let's get a copper pickaxe. Can we mine this with copper? Probably, considering how early this is. Oh, we cannot. That's interesting. Alright, we mine it with gold. Let's grab the gold pickaxe. We can. It's really slow, actually. Alright, yeah, but we can mine it. An unstable ore that pulses with temporal energy. Alright. Now, let's take a look at the weapons real quick. We got 4 weapons. 2 melee weapons, 1 magic weapon, and 1 ranged weapon. So, Chronite Sword. Chronite Sword. It's just 8 chronite bars. The sprite is really small. I don't know if it's meant to be that small, or it looks kind of cute. It's a little Lego piece. Alright. We need the temporal fusion bench to make this, so it's a sword. Alright, let's put this guy down. Let's go. Okay. Does about 20 damage. It's obviously something you can get really early on in the game, so I'm not expecting much from it. And then we also got the Blade of Paradox. This, I believe, is dropped from the boss, which we will take a look at. The Blade of Paradox. Alright. Whoa. Does this do damage? 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't seem to be doing damage, but I'm not sure if it'll actually damage the what's it called? The dummy. So let's grab ourselves some slime. Where? Okay, so it does seem to do damage to the slime enemies, I think. Yeah, it's doing like extra damage. Okay. Cool. And yeah, this is dropped from the boss, but it doesn't show up because it's not been fully integrated with other mods yet, so you won't be seeing it on boss checklist or recipe browser or whatever. Alright, we got the Hourglass of Chaos. It's also dropped from the boss. It uses 10 mana, reverses the flow of time in small area, dealing chaotic damage to all who enter. Oh. Whoa. It's a cursor, okay. Does it go through walls? Can I attack it from through a wall? I can. Okay, so it's just a cursor damage weapon. It looks pretty cool. I like this effect. Pretty sick. Oh, that did 250 damage? Wait. Holy shit, that is crazy powerful. Okay. Fracture Timeline Build, also dropped from the boss. Fires arrows that shatter into echoes of themselves. Whoa. This This is a lot of damage. This actually does quite a bit of damage, and considering how early you get this. Now, obviously, none of the sprites are fully finished. It's a new mod after all, so keep that in mind. All right. Oh, and then we got the Observer's Chronometer. Chronometer? I don't know. Whatever. This is also dropped from the boss, which we'll get into later. Keep in mind. All right. Increases damage and movement speed by 5%. Your attacks have a 40% chance to create a temporal echo, dealing 50% of the original damage on hit. So there it is. Whoa. It's basically a second swing. Like, look, I'm literally doing half the DPS. Or 1,000 less DPS, but with it. Yeah, I'm easily doing 4,000 damage. It's actually crazy. Dang. Okay. Alright. There's a few stuff in here that I just have simply no idea what it does. You know, we got Temporal Essence. Now, this is dropped from the mobs that spawn in here. Let's see if we can find some. Oh, there's one right here. Look at this guy. Paradox Walker. Drops Temporal Essence. What is Temporal Essence used for? It's used to craft the boss summoning item. 10 Temporal Essence, 5 Chronite Bars, and 10 Iron Bars to make the Paradoxal Bait. So let's go summon this boss. Now, ironically, you cannot be summoned down here. You actually have to be summoned on the surface. Let's go here. This guy. Let's get rid of my lighting. There you go. It looks, I like its sprite. Whoa. That's really... Alright, this is him. Let's grab a weapon that does not one-shot him. Let's go to Terraria. Let me respawn him in. You just use boss 2, which is a really good boss theme. So that's good to hear. Okay. I like these attacks. These are some pretty cool attacks. Pretty simple attacks. Obviously, it's an early game boss. So it'd be fair if they're pretty rudimentary and basic. Alright, let's do some more damage to this guy. Oh, time fractures. Oh. See? What's he gonna do? Oh. Was that where he was? You know, the idea of like this mod has a really good premise. I'll say that. Like, it does have a really interesting scope that it's going for. Oh, time fractures more. Oh. Whoa. Okay, that's pretty sick. Okay. That's a pretty cool attack. They should feel good about that one. That was pretty good. I like that one a lot. Let's do more of this. I want to see if he cycles through it again. If he does it again, then I'll just kill him. Okay. Oh, he looks like he's invincible during this attack too. Alright, let's get you out of here. Oh. And he's dead. Drops a really small treasure bag. That drops the things that we already seen. Now, there is some stuff in this mod that is not seen. Oh. Alright. There is... Did you drop 2 platinum? I think that was a different thing. Never mind. There's a boss that is not shown in the thing. It's called Chronos. Chronos the Temporal Devastation. This is him. This is Chronos. Say hi to Chronos, guys. Kill him. He has a lot of health, so this is definitely like a post-Moon Lord sort of boss. Let's use that temporal thing for more DPS. I throw it away. I did throw it away. I don't know what it was called. Oh, shoot. Whatever. I'll cut to where he does something different. Oh, he did that before. Alright, he basically just does these two attacks over and over again though, so yeah, we're just gonna get him low. So I think he does change. Oh, there it is. What is that? Please get away from me. What's that? Oh. Whoa. What? What is... Wow. Okay. That was pretty cool, actually. Wait, that was actually pretty cool. I've never seen that one before. Alright, let's get him lower. What language is that? Is that... Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that Portuguese? Damn. This is hard to avoid. I could not. He is freaking out though. Okay, is he gonna do anything different, or is he just gonna die? Seems like he's just gonna die. And he's dead. Alright, does not drop anything. Does drop 1 platinum, so he was one who dropped that much stuff. But yeah, that's basically all that's in this mod. I don't know what the Chrono Gear does, but a piece of an ancient mechanism that once controlled time itself. Let me see. Is this drop from anything? I don't know. I don't know. Can't see. But yeah, let's check the bestiary. So we do have this petrified guardian NPC. Let's see. Now, yeah, it just drops that. Hand of the Eon Watcher. Yeah, we've seen everything here. So, if you like what you saw, hit that like button, press subscribe. Make sure to check out the mod and give the creator some love. And yeah, peace.